Hey Aries, I'm Rodin. Welcome to WaterBaby Tarot presented by Bomispirit. I'm going to be doing the check-ins today, and Aries, you're next. So this is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're new to tarot, please check out the link below for how to interpret tarot readings as a viewer. If you've been around for a while, you already know how it works, okay? So Aries, let's jump into it. I heard Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. When I was meditating on your energy, I was like, okay, maybe you got a kid, maybe you're singing lullabies. I don't think so. I mean, you could, obviously. High probability of that happening. But I don't think that's why I heard it. I feel like you're pondering on the stars, the cosmos, the universe. I also feel a lot of like not feeling safe at home, maybe not even feeling home within yourself. There's almost like the sense of like, something doesn't feel stable or safe, or something is scary about your life right now. And like with everything going on, it's understandable that some people feel that way. Some of you are just realizing that like there's a lot about yourself you don't know. Like you don't have, okay, no, let me rephrase that. That there's some parts of you that need addressing because something doesn't feel safe, or you just don't know all of who you are. Okay, some of you don't feel at home with yourself. All right, some of you also are kind of battling that. But it feels, I mean, honestly, Aries, everything, you can say everything's positive, you can say everything's negative. I get a lot of shit because people are like, you have such negative readings. No, I don't. I don't got negative readings. My readings are about life, okay? Okay? It's all about what perspective you want to take from it. So Aries, you're calling your home environment or even your relationship with yourself, the knowing of yourself, into question, which means you will have progress if you're calling it into question, okay? Which means you're going to have growth. I just can't decide what deck I want to use. Hold on a second. Yeah, we'll go with Rider-Waite. No. We'll go with Cosmic. Feels very appropriate. Oh my God, and look, the star on the bottom. And that's not a bad thing, right? Some of you are wondering, well, what's special about me? What's my special thing? What's my role? What's my talent? This is a big theme for a lot of people for the collective right now. I plan to talk about this on Bomispirit at some point in time, but Aries, yeah, you're just, you don't want to feel like you're a stranger to yourself. You want to understand yourself fully and completely. Some of you, like I said, there's also like something doesn't feel safe or stable about your home environment either, okay? All right. Some of you might even, who are like really new to the community, be like, why am I here? Some of you could even be in that boat. Any messages for Aries? So 7 of Wands is the first card out, Leo energy. Wow, this is interesting. So Aries, I gotta be honest, I feel like, how do I say this? Because you don't feel safe at home or safe within yourself, or you don't feel completely like you know yourself, there is a sense of like, I just need to like fight. Right? Something isn't safe. I just need to fight. I don't mean that you're being defensive. I don't mean that. I just mean like, God, how do I explain what I'm feeling with this? Because you're Aries, you're war, right? So sometimes you guys kind of go into that mentality of like, I'm just going to push through and I'll be fine. I feel like there's something about yourself that you're fighting. That's definitely something I'm picking up on. There is something about yourself that you are kind of like resisting or pushing back. Now, if you don't feel safe at home, it could be that you feel like you always have to like justify or like clarify with with the people you live with. Like you're always having to like explain yourself, right? Could even be that. Any other messages for Aries, please? Yeah, 6 of Swords in reverse, Aquarian energy. So there is a struggle. There is a struggle going on here. It feels mostly internal though, Aries. I gotta be honest. It feels mostly internal. Some of you, it's an internal battle that's manifested externally to your home environment. And I feel like it all comes down to accepting all of who you are, right? Knowing all of who you are and embodying that. And understanding that. I feel like that's the root of everything you're experiencing right now with this struggle. Like I said, I feel like it is an internal struggle, but a lot of you, it's manifested externally to your home environment, even like your work environment. People could be challenging, people could be challenging you, Aries, to look at yourself or putting you in positions where you have to be introspective and then you kind of resist it. But I feel like you're recognizing this. Any other messages for Aries, please? King of Swords, beautiful. Aquarian energy could also be Gemini or Libra. This is the king who knows all, right? This is the king who's all about the mental mind, who is about truth and communication and understanding, intellect. So like I said, I feel like you're aware. I feel like you're aware of this or becoming aware because you're pondering. You're spending time thinking about it. You might even be sitting there looking up at the stars at night. Any other messages for Aries, please? Pertaining to this spread. Okay. Any other messages for Aries, please? Oop, there's the Tower. Okay, 9 of Wands. Wow, a lot of cards just came out. All right, so now we have 4 of Cups in reverse, Cancerian energy. Yeah, Aries, I think you're going to realize you've been rejecting a part of yourself. It feels a little bit like that. For some of you, this struggle could manifest externally in the form of rejection or abandonment, like someone rejecting you or you rejecting somebody, right? That can be the external manifestation of this root problem of, again, not fully understanding who you are or not embracing all of who you are. Then we have the Tower in reverse, Mars energy, so Aries, Scorpio. 9 of Wands came out, Sag energy. Then we had a big fat batch come out here. Of course, the Emperor. Hello, Aries. This is also Mars, so it could be Scorpio. And Taurus for me personally as a reader, Divine Masculine energy. The Star, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Star in reverse, Aqua. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn. Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer. Could also be Pisces or Scorpio. And then we have a 9 of Cups, Piscean energy. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Wow, a lot of stuff going on here, Aries. Like I said, there's an internal battle manifesting to the external in the form of some kind of struggle. And it seems like it was in the form of a Tower moment where you rejected somebody or someone rejected you. And it's making you reflect, okay? It's making you reflect on who you are. And it's probably going to start like, well, how did this happen? Like, why did things blow up? Why did I have to have this Tower moment? Why did they have to reject me? Or why did I really reject them? And that's going to send you down the rabbit hole a little bit. We're going to get to this 9 of Wands energy, right? I feel like it's almost like I'm seeing your thought process. Like I'm seeing your process to realizing this about yourself that, oh, I need to accept who I am. Or I need to realize who I am. Like there's just a sense of like really missing knowledge and understanding of yourself. Like I really feel that here. You might not realize that like, oh, well, it imploded because who I am is this, and it was only going to lead to that. You know what I mean? Anyway, so 9 of Wands energy, the Wounded Warrior card, very guarded, very resilient here. Yeah, again, this defensiveness, this I need to like fight, I need to fight. I gotta be honest, Aries, it comes from insecurity. Don't hate me, don't shoot me. But it does. It comes from not feeling safe. And you don't feel safe because you don't fully understand yourself. And because you don't fully understand yourself, you can't ground yourself in your full energy. And some of you, you literally have been fighting off a part of who you are. And that's led to not feeling stable. That's led to feeling, you know, when you don't know who you are, it's hard to have a compass, right? So it's like that leads to instability because you're like, well, what do I do? What should I do? Where should I go? And it's like, it instills an insecurity, but it seems like you've been fighting that part of you that has been, that you haven't been, whatever part of you haven't been embracing, right? Has led you to kind of reject a part of yourself. And in rejecting a part of yourself, that rejection's manifested into the external. And you're now realizing it. And it's like, shit. That person rejected me, or I rejected that person because I was really rejecting myself. Because there's a part of myself I don't like. Or there's a part of myself I don't want to accept. Wow, Aries, this is deep. This is some deep stuff. So coming to this Emperor energy, this is definitely Aries energy. We have, coming after that Emperor, we have the Star in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the 9 of Cups upright. The Star in reverse of the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, that to me is just like losing a wish or losing hope on something. Losing hope on something, especially with the 9 of Cups, the minor arcana to the major arcana, wish card. I feel like a rejection has taken place between you and another person, and it seems like, not that that shouldn't have happened because it's teaching you, right? It's teaching you. And again, you could also be realizing you're rejecting a part of yourself, but It almost feels like the feminine part of you. Aries, keep in mind this can be vice versa. This could be someone in your environment, but that's what I'm getting with that. Like with this Queen of Cups in reverse, it's like that was the other side of the table as far as whatever rejection took place here. When really it's like that's the part that needed to be accepted. That person needed to be accepted. So Aries, if you rejected a Queen of Cups, you're going to realize you really rejected them because they reflected a part of you that you were rejecting within yourself. Essentially. And again, it can be vice versa, right? It's like, you know, the tables could be flipped there. Where Aries, if someone rejected you, it's because they were rejecting that part of themselves. Wow. Overall, we do have the Eight of Wands, which is beautiful, Sagittarian energy, with the Ace of Wands. Ooh. Pursuit of desire. Pursuit of want. Pursuit of want. You got a lot of fire here, Aries, not surprised. I mean, you are fire, right? But the Eight of Wands can be communication, it can be movement, it can even be downloads, it can even be information, right? Ace of Wands is a new beginning, but I feel like it's about what's desired. You want to move towards what is most desirable for you, but you can't do that until you get your compass fixed, right? You can't move in any direction until you really embrace all of who you are, including the part of you you've been rejecting, that you rejected in the form of a person. And again, it can be vice versa. Again, if someone rejected you, they're realizing they just rejected a part of themselves, which is why they rejected you. But they want to pursue a path that is aligned to who they are, but they can't act in that way until they really accept all of who they are. Wow. Okay. I don't even feel the need to clarify any of this, but I am going to, because we got a lot of cards here. What to clarify? Let's look at the Nine of Cups. No, I lied. We'll look at the Queen. We'll look at the Queen of Cups. Let's look at this Queen of Cups energy, because like I said, I feel like this is the other side of the table that was rejected. And again, the person who's doing the rejecting, they rejected a Queen of Cups energy, but because that's really representing the part of themselves that they were rejecting. So let's look at this Queen of Cups in reverse. I'll do Witch's Tarot. Come on. Wait a minute. How did the deck get all... Oh, the deck got messy. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Accidentally pulled the Nine of Swords out. Just saying. From another deck. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Play this Queen of Cups in reverse. The person that was rejected, which again reflects the part of the rejector that the rejector is rejecting within themselves. Such Yoda speak in your reading today. Oh, I'm sorry, Clyde. I didn't realize he was right there. The person that was being rejected, it's a heavy emotional need. Okay, it's somebody who can probably come off a little codependent. Also somebody with a really open heart, like super open emotionally, okay? The person who rejected this queen, that's the part of themselves that they have a hard time accepting and facing. The emotional part of them, okay? I mean, they are coming across as a King of Swords and an Emperor. I mean, that is somebody who can be very rigid. That can be somebody who could be very practical. I feel like this person even says that. I'm just practical versus like putting any emotion or compassion into their decision making. You know what I mean? But that's the part of themselves they have a hard time embracing. And I think they have a hard time embracing it because that part of them is very wounded. Also, that part of them actually is very compassionate and very big-hearted. But there's something in their own programming that has a hard time accepting that. Probably something they learned along the way in childhood or whatnot. So I have the Queen of Cups in reverse for Aries. I have the Queen of Cups in reverse for Aries. Yeah, it's like they view emotions. Uh-oh. Give me a second, guys. Oh, man. Yeah, this person views emotions as not safe. It's not safe, it's not safe. And almost like it's foreign, like love and emotions and like a big open heart is like very foreign to them. That's how they see it, but that's their own script that they can always rewrite, you know? Queen of Pentacles just came out. Capricorn energy could also be earth or water. That landed right on a Nine of Wands. I think this rejection of this Queen of Cups energy is because of some mommy issues. No shade, we've all got them. We've all got some mommy daddy issues that we've had to work out along the way. But I think that is where this came from. Like shutting down that part of themselves because of a mother energy. Could even be because of like a spouse or an ex-spouse, significant other at some point in time. You guys get the picture. Yeah, it's like this person keeps that part of them shut down because of that kind of influence in their life and what that's done to them emotionally. Tell me the Queen of Cups in reverse, please. There is a lot of dealing with the mother, excuse me, with the mother wound right now, so I'm seeing that play out here. Tell me about Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Seven of Cups in reverse. Scorpionic energy. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm getting a download. This Queen of Cups energy in this dynamic with this Emperor, this Queen of Cups put their foot down on something. And I think that led to the rejection. So this Queen of Cups, like I said, it could go either way with the way I'm feeling it, that the king could have rejected this queen or the queen could have rejected this king. But the queen put their foot down on something. That's what started this tower. The queen put their foot down on something because they became clear on what they, oh wow. They became clear on what they wanted. So this Queen of Cups becomes clear, puts their foot down with this king, and then a rejection takes place. A tower moment takes place. And it's forcing this king / emperor to reflect on themselves, and they're realizing, shit. I've been resisting this person. I've been pushing this person away because that's really the part of me I have a really hard time embracing. Ooh, talk about the Queen of Cups in reverse. Another fat stack. King of Pentacles in reverse, Taurian energy, could also be earth or air. Queen of Cups in reverse, again, double confirmation, Cancer. Could also be Pisces or Scorpio. Full in reverse, Aries energy, could also be Aquarius because it's a Uranus card. Three of Wands in reverse, Aries energy. King of Swords again, but now it's reversed. Aquarian, could also be Gemini or Libra. Let me take a look at this here. Wow. Whatever this queen became clear on, they didn't like the direction things were heading with this person. That's what I'm getting with this. They did not want to follow or continue the path that was laid out in front of them with this king, who's also coming across here on this end. So this person, this masculine energy is coming across as a King of Swords, Emperor, and King of Pentacles. This queen is coming across as a Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups, okay? So there's definitely some kind of like truth, I want to say, in this connection. Truth as far as like authenticity, but this masculine has been so afraid to embrace the emotional part of them, the big open-hearted part of them that needs things emotionally on an emotional level. They've kept that part of them at bay and haven't accepted that part of who they are. I also feel blame. I just got blame. They might have blamed this Queen of Cups for why they're not successful. But the truth of it is, this king is not successful because they don't accept all of who they are. That's why they're not successful. But I feel like they blame this queen at some point. Anyway, this queen became very clear that they didn't want to keep following this. They didn't want to keep following this path. They wanted things to change. Let's keep going. So about Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. There's a Nine of Swords. I saw it peek out with the other deck when I pulled this deck up. A Nine of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy. Tell me about Queen of Cups in reverse, please. There's a lot of fear, I think. Oh, I see what happened. There was a lot of mental manipulation, not emotional, but mental, going on here. And it was they were running off of fear. I think both of these people are running off of fear. And I think that's why this queen put their foot down. This queen's like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I know what I want. And I don't want this. This queen has chosen to step out of fear. Tell me about the Queen of Cups in reverse. Sorry guys, hold on. Six of Wands in reverse, Jupiter, Leo energy. Yeah, it's got, look at all these reversals. Yeah, to this queen, it's like continuing on this path with this King of Swords / Emperor was just going to be a losing battle. It wasn't going to go anywhere because this king is fighting that part of themselves that wants love, that wants to love as well. That, you know, the emotional part of them, which is also where a lot of our creation comes from, right? And because they haven't accepted that part of themselves, they don't know who they are. They haven't accepted all of who they are. And I do feel like this king has experienced a lack of success in their life. And I do feel for some of you, this king has blamed this queen for that. When that just ain't the truth. That's just not the truth. Overall, we do have the king of, not the king, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy, could also be earth or fire, just heard air. Underneath that, we've got the Star card, Aquarian energy. Yeah. There's no more continuing on this path the way things are, but it led to some kind of rejection or walking away, and it just is what it is, right? This is how some things happen, but it's a learning lesson for this masculine energy to really embrace who they are. They've been resisting it. And now it's been that external version of themselves, that part of themselves has now gone through that rejection process. And that's made them realize the truth here. Wow. Okay, Aries. Well, I hope that this was helpful and insightful. Don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon, and everything else you need is linked below for your convenience. And I will see you guys soon, okay? Namaste.